everyone, today in Sangi's Cookery we're going to see how to prepare a bottle gourd coconut milk rice. So coconut milk rice is a very common recipe where we make with basmati rice and coconut milk and adding some spices. So instead of just adding only the coconut milk, we're going to add some vegetable, especially the bottle gourd. It adds to the taste, as well as sometimes these types of vegetables are not consumed by the kids. And if you're going to prepare in this way, I'm sure your kids are going to love it. So before we go into the procedure as to how to prepare the bottle gourd coconut milk rice, if you're watching my video for the first time, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon for further interesting recipes and notifications. I've taken half of one big bottle gourd. I've cut into small pieces. Some coriander leaves required for final garnish. I've taken 1 cup of the thick coconut milk, and I have also soaked 1 small cup of basmati rice in water. Let it soak for at least for half an hour. I've taken 2 small onions which has been cut into thin strips like this, 2 tomatoes which I've roughly chopped, a few curry leaves, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of chilli powder, salt as per taste, ginger garlic paste 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of jeera, 1 teaspoon of sounf, 2-3 cloves, 1 cinnamon stick which is broken into 3 parts, and 3 cardamom fried in ghee. So first I've taken a pressure pan. In that I'm going to add a mixture of cooking oil as well as ghee. Once the oil and the ghee gets heated up, we'll be adding the whole spices. Once the oil and the ghee mixture gets heated up, I'm adding the jeera and the whole spices and also the sounf. So once the whole masala gets fried, I'm adding the split green chillies. I'm just adding 3 to 4 green chillies here, as well as few curry leaves. Also adding the sliced onions. Let's fry the onions first. In order to facilitate the faster frying of the onions, I'm going to add a little bit of salt at this stage. This required amount for the onions to get fried. After about 30 seconds, I'm also adding the ginger garlic paste. Let the ginger garlic paste and the onions get fried in the oil and ghee mixture. Once the onions are partially fried, I'm also adding the tomatoes. Let the tomato and onion get cooked for about a minute. After a minute, I'm just also adding the finely chopped bottle gourd. Let the onions, tomato and the bottle gourd get cooked for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to add the salt which is required for the rice and the vegetable, turmeric powder as well as the chilli powder. Just make sure the spice levels are okay, because I have added the green chillies as well. So according to your spice levels, you can reduce the green chilli or the amount of the chilli powder. So now while this is cooking, I am also adding 2 tablespoons of the coconut milk right now, basically because the flavors of the coconut milk to get enhanced in the veggies. Now it's been about 2 to 3 minutes. The 2 tablespoons of coconut milk was also getting cooked along with the veggies. Now we'll add the soaked rice. This rice, basmati rice I'm using today. It's soaked for about half an hour. We'll be adding this. So the other thing I want to let you know is the 2 tablespoons of coconut milk also I've taken only from the 1 cup of coconut milk which I had kept it before. I'm adding the remaining coconut milk as well to adjust the flavor. So all you have to remember is for 1 cup, it is 1.5 cups of coconut milk. So once it comes to a boil, we'll check for salt and then we will close the lid of the cooker. Now it's coming to a boil. Now we'll take the lid of the cooker. We'll close this, get the whistle. Now we're going to leave it for 3 whistles. After 3 whistles, we'll switch off the cooker. So now after 3 whistles, the pressure is released. Pulao is cooked perfectly well. We'll transfer this to a serving plate. Just going to garnish this with a little bit of coriander leaves and a small drop of ghee as well. It's for final garnish. So this goes very well with some potato chips or with plain onion raita. So I hope you'll all try out this recipe, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and relatives. Have a great day.